What's up, guys? Total Customs here. So today is officially the first birthday of my entire channel. Woo! So to celebrate this, I have a bunch of figures in my hand that I've never shown on the channel that I'm going to show you how to make. Here they are. You might be able to see them all. There. Let's put these to the corner. Start off with J. Jonah Jameson, one of my favorite characters from Spider-Man. I can do a really good impression. You're fired. So the head is from Jacob Kowalski from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. The hair you can find on I got it from the Sandman Mighty Micros, but it's come in a lot of different places over the years. This body, I don't actually know where it came from. I got it from the Build Your Own minifigure at the Lego store in Disney World. Those legs are from Jack from Hidden. No, not the legs itself. The hips are from Jack from Hidden Side, and the legs are just flat out black. And I gave him some pizza there to give him an accessory for the figure. Next, we have, coincidentally, Bully Maguire. So this figure is super simple. That body, arms, hands, and legs are all from the more recent Venom figure. That head is from Peter Parker, and the hair is from Neville Longbottom from Harry Potter. This is probably one of my favorite figures I've ever made. His character is so memeable, and it's great. Next, we have my own variant of the multiverse of the Green Goblin. So to make this figure, you're going to need two different things. One, the figure itself and the Goblin Glider. So this Goblin Glider, I made it out of, so there's these two pieces that I took that are, it's those ones that, the snot bricks, except it's the snot plates, and I took two of them, stacked them on top of each other, put a little, jumper plate, I think it's called, and then I turned it around and took this weird looking piece with the clip of, I think this piece came from the Venomosaurus set I got it from. And then that, you click on the front and you have another one of those. You'll also put that on there. And then I took this Power Blast piece with an orange translucent cylinder, stuck that in there, and then put it on the jumper plate. So to make this Green Goblin, you need some plain green legs, the body of the Green Lantern flipped backwards, some normal green arms, some black hands. This head is from Loki from the Mighty Micro series. Oh, dang, I got a crack on his neck. Never mind. But this helmet is from Aaron from Nexo Knights, and then I just gave him a flat-out darker visor to round off the figure, which it looks really well for, you could use it as a variant of the Sam Raimi Green Goblin. Next, we have Bob, Agent of Hydra. So this figure, I really just took the original figure from the Hydra tank set from, I think it was like 2013 or 2014. But all I really had to do was take the Hydra Agent minifigure and then put some of those dual molded legs from a Beach Fun Lego City character pack or people pack, or I forget what it's called. But the dual molding of the green on top and the yellow on bottom really makes it look better. So next, I have Omega from the Bad Batch. So this body is Claire Deering's turned backwards. I have some scratches in the back here. I see it. The head is from younger Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. Those arms are dark blue ones with the tanned hands, some black short legs, and then I gave her Luke Skywalker's hairpiece, which I think works really well. Some people have been trying to use the Dash from the Incredibles sets hairpiece. I don't think that really works well for when she doesn't have her headband thing on. I think this works really well for Omega though, so I'd have to decide. Next, we have Dark Helmet from Spaceballs. So this movie, I love this movie. I think it's hilarious. So I made this figure a while ago. I didn't post it though, but I think I updated it a bit. So that head is from Harry Potter, from Lego Harry Potter. And then that body is also from Harry Potter. It's a Death Eater from the Rise of Voldemort set from 2019. With some black arms and black hands. I gave him a plain black cape. and put a hood on top of his head for his helmet-looking piece. And then I gave him some mid-posable short legs from the Harry Potter series. And then to make his ring, I took this piece that's the Power Blast piece with the green rod lightsaber hilt, and I stuck that right in there and put it on his hand. I think that looks really good for Dark Helmet. Next, we have Vision from the 3rd episode of WandaVision when Wanda sees him as dead. So to build this figure, you need some gray legs. The body and arms are from, I think it's Arnold Weasley from The Burrow, with those hands, that are white. And then that head is from the new CMF Marvel Studios Vision figure. Next, I have Tuna Fish from Fortnite Season 8. So to build this figure, you need a variety of pieces. So let me just pop off the head for a second. These legs are just white ones with black hips. This body is from Orca from the Lego Batman movie CMF Series 1. Those arms are just white with white hands. I gave him a little pistol too. And then to make his fishbowl on the back, you need a gray neck. You can use any really color in your neck bracket because they really only come in gray, dark gray, black, and white. And then I have this 2x2 black circular plate piece with a white stud and a little triangle piece for his little fish. I think his name's Inky. You gotta put that in the middle. It can be a struggle sometimes. I don't know if this is a Lego illegal technique. It seems like it might be. And then for the head, you take one of these pieces that's a 1x1 with 4 studs on each stud on each side. And then you take another one of those 2x2 white cylinders. I put eyes on the top and the piece that I use for this on the bottom, which I think makes it look like his head. So, and then you put the circular part of that into his head. Then you take this hat piece and then put a black stud on the bottom, and then put that right on top, and then you piece the whole figure together by doing that, and then doing that. Whoopsies. That wasn't supposed to happen. It's usually best to put on the face afterward because it can be a bit difficult for the head to fit. After that, we have King Shark from the Suicide Squad. So to make this figure, you really only need those legs are from, I think it's the Arkham Asylum Joker from Lego Batman Series 1. Then the body is from the Elephant Girl from the CMF Party series. And then with some gray arms and gray hands. And then the head is one of those pieces that's the 4-studded 1x1s. And then with some white, grayish 1x1 plates on both sides and on the front. The back is a 1x1 plate. I have the slope cheese wedge piece on the top. And then I gave him Aragog's eyes on each side to really make the figure kind of pop in his adorable way. And last but not least, we also have Peacemaker, John Cena's character in the Suicide Squad. So he has plain white legs, and those hips are from, I think it's Zane from the Lego Ninjago movie. That body is Peacemaker. No, not Peacemaker. Why am I saying stuff like this? The body is that Lego version of a Power Ranger from, I think it's Series 20. Flip backwards because the other side has a weird belt buckle, and I don't really like the way that looks. It also has those things on the side, like the black parts. And then I gave him some tan arms with some blue hands. And then under the mask, I have Superman from the Lego DC series minifigures. I gave him this piece. I got it from an Ultron Sentry officer, I think. Slip that right on top. And then I gave him this old-timey gray pistol piece from the Highwayman, but you can find it on a lot of other things. So, yeah, this is basically, it's so great for you guys to have supported me all 30 of you for one whole year now. It has been great making all these figures. I've had times where I don't want to build and I just don't post for a while, and I have times where I post repetitively in one day. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the great support that you guys have been giving me. Also, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys throughout the next year. Also, you're fired.